name is Lisa and you're watching One Lisa Show. Today I am going to share with you my goals for April, my April sewing and crafting plans. I say that loosely. I pick 4 items and hopefully get more done, and sometimes it's less, but hey ho, these are goals I place on myself. There is no I go to jail if I don't get them done, or I get a gold star if I do. So let's start out with the items I am hoping to accomplish this month in April. I'm going to start first and foremost, it is sewing related, but it is not an article of clothing. This is a Moda Summer Breeze jelly roll, and I showed this when I purchased it in one of my Friday Sews videos. It is 40, I think, strips of 2.5-inch wide quilting fabric there. That kind of gives you a good view. And my goal is this month to work on a quilt top, my first attempt at a quilt, and I want to do a jelly roll race quilt. So I'm going to insert a picture of what a jelly roll race quilt is, and basically you just sew these all together. I'm going to start out really easy peasy, and I might even attempt to quilt it myself, but my goal is not to get the quilt actually completed, but to get the quilt top completed. So that's my first, hopefully, April make. Next up is, well, we're entering spring, right? So I have 2 skirts and a shirt dress for my April makes that I want to try to accomplish. The first skirt is Simplicity 1369. I've had this pattern for a while. I've not used it, and it's a very simple gathered skirt with a waist, and it is described as Mrs. Skirt in 3 lengths. So there's 3 different lengths. They do have options of like an overlay, different finishings with ribbon, etc. It does have inseam pockets. I'm going to show you the line drawing. Pretty simple, straightforward. It does need a zipper. More than likely, I'm going to opt for this is the medium length. Looks a little below the knee. I'm going to check and see where the pattern pieces for the shorter one will end up laying, because I think that could also be a contender. And the fabric that I plan to make my gathered skirt out of is another fabric I've shown recently that I was so happy with, and that is this wonderful gingham from Minerva. I can't picture this being, I just think this would be perfect for either a shirt dress or a skirt, and so I'm going to go for the skirt. Minerva has a huge selection of gingham, and the best part is if I don't like how it turns out, I just order more. So I'm not going to cry over spilled milk on this. I'm not going to muslin it. I'm just going to go for it. The second skirt I want to try to make is something I had as an option for the So Frugal Challenge. And that is a free pattern from Megan Nielsen, the Veronica Skirt. I've talked about this pattern before, so I don't want to spend too much time. And again, I have this wonderful Tencel Twill dusty rose fabric. It is the same color as a pair of boat shoes or loafers that I have from LL Bean, and I wear those all the time around the house. I think it would just be perfect, a nice long gathered circle skirt with big patch pockets. I think that would be great. I can wear, so many of my tops have pink in them, and even a nice white polo tucked in I think would look cute too for this. So I do want to make this. It was on my, I wanted to make that for So Frugal as well as the item I did make, and I just didn't, I ran out of time. I kind of got sidetracked with other projects that weren't in my plans, and so now I feel like this is a good opportunity because it is a nice weight. It's lightweight, but it has this wonderful twill texture. It's a color that shows up a lot in my wardrobe. So this is a perfect time of year where I can get away with it and wear it for work or just bumming around on my day off. And my fourth goal of the month of April is to make a shirt dress. And this shouldn't surprise anybody. It's Simplicity 8014. It is a fabulous pattern. Shirt dress in various lengths and finishings. So we have a long version, a medium version. We have long sleeves, short sleeves. We have a mandarin collar. We have a traditional lapel collar. What do you call that? A regular collar. Or people call this a granddad or a mandarin collar. There's pocket options, patch pockets with flaps, without flaps. There's inseam pockets. There's so many options here. If you want the gathered circle skirt, if you want it to kind of just flare out and be more of a straight leg. I think I'm going to opt for this one. I've made this one before, and I don't think I'm going to go with the ties for this skirt. The last dress I made was a simple quilting cotton. It worked out fabulous. I did make the ties, and I wear this dress and I don't use the tie. So the tie belt is a waste for me for this in the size that I made before. I'm going to go with this same one, I think, just because I like the look of it and how it feels on me, but I will put a nice collar like this, a fold down collar. Let me show you the line drawing. And this is good for chambrays, wovens, quilting cotton. Like I said, I made my last dress of this out of quilting cotton. I did take my time with it, so I think I'm going to feel more confident in getting through it quicker this go around. And last time I used snaps, plastic Prim Love snaps on the dress. I might do the same thing if I have matching snaps. The reason being, it's easy. The downside is if you have to iron your dress, you could melt those snaps pretty quick if you're not careful, which I learned the hard way. I might do buttons. We'll see what happens. The fabric I picked was a premium quilting cotton that I did purchase at Joann's, I want to say last month. And it is very spring-like, which is why I want to jump on this pattern and make this. And I'm hoping I have enough. If I don't have enough for this, I might actually go back and get more if it's still available. Because it is a very cute print, but it is a directional print. And this quilting cotton has a white background. And it has gorgeous finches, birds, and cherry blossoms all over it. And I just think it's perfect. It would be perfect for Easter, wouldn't it? If I can get this done for Easter, I just think it's really cool. I love the colors, the pops. I love birds, so I really like the birds on this, and I think it's just really fun, and I don't dare I say festive. It just has this whimsical spring is here. So I love how the birds are so scattered. So I think no matter where on that dress, where the gathers are, where the pieces come together, it's all going to work just great. So yeah, that's what I want. If this dress doesn't work, I'd probably just switch and still keep this as a dress, but it might not be this dress. Or if anything, maybe I'll go to this view. I like this view as well, but I've never made it. I've made this view before, and usually these gathered circle skirts, they just fit. I think they look good on my body with its proportions. Am I fumbling too much there? I think the gathered circle skirt just always looks good on my shape. I feel pretty confident in it, so I would like to try that one for this fabric. But it's just such a happy, cheery print, isn't it? Those are my April goals. I will continue to check in and let you know how things are coming along. And I hope you guys would have a great day. Thanks a lot for watching, and thank you. If you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up, like it, and I appreciate all the support and all the comments. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.